Well, while I carry on with the archaeological excavation of my bench, I thought I'd talk a little bit in answer to a question that dear old George asked me. Look at that. High tension spark plug cable. That will come in handy if I know where it is. He asked me, do we British think that Americans are ugly like the rest of Europe does? Now, it's a difficult question to answer because I don't think the same as the average Englishman or average British person. So I can't necessarily give an honest answer. And I certainly don't know whether the rest of Europe think that Americans are ugly. I don't know. It's not something I discuss with the French or the Belgians or the Dutch. I don't know. Do we think you're ugly? I think there is a case that a lot of non-Americans have a strange view of what America does, what Americans get up to, because their view isn't really about Americans so much as America. And of course there is a huge difference. In my formative youth, which unfortunately is rather longer ago than we would like, that's a fascinating thing. I wonder what that is. It's a seatbelt knife. A rusty one. I spent a fair amount of time with Americans. Not a very good people. I thoroughly enjoyed a lot of the time I spent with them. And the first thing that I discovered was there aren't two Americans that are the same. Amongst the people I work with, there were people from Texas and Tennessee and New York City and all parts west. And some of them knew less about each other than they did about us lot. There were guys there from New York who found the guys from Tennessee rather strange. Now, we found them rather interesting, but yeah, some of the New Yorkers found the Southern Baptists to be very strange people. Couldn't understand them at all. So, does Europe think that Americans are ugly? I don't know. I suppose the ugly ones are, and the pretty ones aren't. There we are, random ramblings of a lunatic in his shed.